All right, this is going to be a video for 5th grade math homework number 17. So if you're having trouble, I am going to go over some of the math problems in the homework that I gave you, but not all of them. So let's start with the first page of the homework on page 95. I am going to start with problem number 5. All right, there is problem number 5. Actually, I'm going to work on the test. All right, the rectangular rug in Jody's room is 8.5 feet long and 4 feet wide. Jody uses this diagram to find the area of the rug. What is the area in square feet of Jody's rug? So, to find the area, if you remember from 4th grade when we talked about finding the area, you have to multiply the length times the width. So in this example, you're going to take 4 and multiply it times 8 and 1/2. Now to multiply this, you would put 4 over 1 times, and you need to turn this into an improper fraction. Remember, you multiply 2 times 8 is 16, plus 1 is 17. 17 over 2. And then you can multiply 4 times 17 and 1 times 2, and that's going to give you an improper fraction. And then you would have to take that improper fraction and divide so that you can have a mixed number. And that should help you with this problem. All right, on page 96, I'm going to work on problem number 2. Problem number 2, Kent spent 5/6 of an hour washing dishes on Monday, as shown on the number line. Kent washed dishes for the same amount of time on Tuesday and Wednesday. How much time did Kent spend washing dishes during those 3 days? Now, you can use a number line and draw this little shape right here 3 times, because he did that 3 times, and then count. Actually, I think I'm going to do that. Okay, so let's see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 sixes. Then he did another set of 5 sixes, so that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then another set, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So by the time he's done, he has done 2 and 1, 2, 3 sixes, or 2 and 1/3. The other way you could attempt to solve this is taking 5 sixes and multiplying it by the 3 days that he did this. So that would be 5 sixes times 3 over 1, and then you just multiply across. Oh, and this one was not 1/3. This is, if I divide to reduce or to simplify, 3 divided by 3 is 1, and 6 divided by 3 is 2. All right, let's look at number 3. Danielle uses carpet squares to create a rug, as shown in the model. Each carpet square is 1/2 yard by 1/2 yard. What is the area in square yards of Danielle's rug? So here you have 1, 2, 3 over 2, because all I did was add them. And yes, that is an improper fraction. And then right here, I would have 1, 2, 3, 4 over 2. Now that I have these two fractions, to find the area, you multiply length times width. So this would be 3 over 2 times 4 over 2. And when you multiply across, you are going to get an improper fraction. Then you would have to divide to get the, either a mixed number or a whole number. And hopefully that helps with the explanation of number 3. If you turn the page, on page 97, let's look at number 2 on page 97. Nick poured 3/4 fluid ounce of vinegar into each of 10 1 fluid ounce test tubes to use in an experiment for science night. Each circle represents 1 fluid ounce. How many fluid ounces of vinegar did Nick pour? So you can count these individually if you're confused about what to do. Just count the ones that are shaded because that's what he used. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So that would be 30, and all these shapes are cut into 4 pieces. And again, that is an improper fraction, so you would have to do what you divide to come up with a mixed number or a whole number. Another way you could do this is take 3/4 and multiply it by, count the number of test tubes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's look at number 4. Grace uses 1-foot tiles to create a piece of art that is 6 feet long and 1 1/4 feet wide, as shown. What is the total area of Grace's art piece? Again, you would multiply 6 times 1 1/4 to get the area. So you would write 6 over 1. Oops, you can't see it. And then you have to turn this fraction into an improper fraction. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 1 is 5 over 4. All right. Look on page 98, problem number 5. Again, this is the same thing. A rectangular game board is made up of equal-sized squares. The board is 2 2/3 feet long and 2 feet wide as shown. What is the area of the game board in square feet? Again, to find the area, length times width. So you have 2 times 2 2/3. All right, so take your whole number, write it over 1 to make it like a fraction, but it's not, I mean, it is a fraction, but it doesn't change the value. Change this number into a mixed number. Multiply and add. 3 times 2 plus 2. You would write it here, and don't forget that this will probably be an improper fraction. Oh, you can't see it. This will probably be an improper fraction, which means you will have to divide to come up with a whole number or a mixed number. All right, that is the end of this review. Most of the other problems I think that you can solve on your own. And if you can't and you feel like you need more help, you can always come see me for tutorials in the morning on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, or Thursdays at 7:30. Hope this helped. Bye.